Hey everybody, this is my Proton Pack. I modeled it off of Ghostbusters 1. For those of you who may not know, there are subtle differences between the first and second movie Proton Packs. If you watch the movies, you'll actually be able to tell the differences. Let me start off with the shell. The shell is a fiberglass shell. Very hard, very durable, very strong in the areas where I needed it to be, especially when I was attaching certain parts to it. The shell, the motherboard, the iron arm, and the bumper I got from Zombie Repellent from GB Fans. Great guy, excellent products. The booster tube and the end filter I actually built myself out of PVC piping. They're not the greatest looking, but it was the best I could do with the tools that I had, and I plan on replacing them soon, putting better ones in. All the parts, the cable, the wires, the tubing, the crank knob, everything else I really got from GB Fans, which is a great site if you are an avid Ghostbuster fan, you love the movies or whatever, you've got a uniform but you want to build a pack or ecto goggles, anything else, go to that site. There are plenty of people on there that are more than willing to help you out, and just basically everything you need is there. The light kit, this has lights, sounds. The light kit and the sound chip I got from Crix. Excellent system. I actually like this more than the Jupiter kit that I put inside of my first pack, which was just kind of junk. It was just a little junk pack that I bought, and I just modified it to put lights and sounds in. But I prefer the Crix kit over the Jupiter electronics. The thrower is a throwing chicken V3 thrower, all resin, beautiful piece. If you get the complete kit, you get the handles, the body, you get a set of the knobs. The heat sink is actually attached. There are a couple other knobs right back over here that are attached also. You can obviously take those off and put the put aluminum knobs and stuff like that on. This thrower has a couple of aluminum knobs on it, one of them being right here, the other one being right there. The hat lights and stuff like that I got from GB Fans. The handles I got on here are aluminum pipes, and just like in the first movie, the handle turns. Okay, let's turn the lights on. The switch here turns the lights on. You got the slow blow, bar graph, the two hat lights, and then the hat light right down here. And then that also activates the pack lights. As you can see, the cyclotron lights are going. The power cell is up and running. I also have a 10-watt amplifier inside of this, as well as two 10-watt 5-inch speakers right in the back. One of them is right by my shoulder right there. The other one's right in the base of my back. So you can see right there. I also have a control panel right in the back. That was added by my uncle, who helped me basically do the electronics. The little red button all the way to the left, that is the button to turn on the GB theme song. The knob right next to it is actually wired up, so all the sounds that were on the sound card that I didn't already use for the typical pack sounds and everything, all I gotta do is just turn the knob and push the button and it activates it, but I just keep it set to the GB theme song. This also has a power jack, so I can plug it in to the wall and charge up the battery pack in it. It also has a circuit breaker in it, which will pop if there's any type of overloads. That way nothing destroys the circuitry inside. And then I got the 2 power switches right here and my volume control. This is a real this is a real Alice Pack frame. I have LC2 straps. Unfortunately, I do plan on getting LC1 straps because they were more accurate to the first movie. And let's get the sounds going on this thing. This switch here I have for the vent light and the activation sound. Like I said before, this thing is very loud. I also have a little button right here that activates too once I set the lights to go on. I kind of like this because when I'm holding it, when I turn the thrower sounds on or the firing button on, I can just use this to make it simulate like I'm coming close to an overheating, and then I can hit the vent sounds and then just shut it off. Okay. Okay. The switch here I have designated for the vent sounds. Now I know those sounds weren't used in the movies. That was mainly used in the video game, but the sound card had them on there, and I figured I didn't want to have a switch that just really did nothing. A lot of people use the other switch just for the theme song or whatever. I know I don't actually have my switch set up completely perfect to the first movie, but it works for me. I like it the way it is. And here's a theme song. Turn that down just a little bit. And that's it. I hope you like my Proton Pack. If anybody has any questions, feel free to post a comment on my. Feel free to post a comment. Have a good one.